Today in English for Standard 4, we are going to learn a new lesson all about glass. In this lesson, we shall learn about the different things made of glass, how glass is made and shaped, some properties of glass, colored and stained glass, and how glass can be recycled. Glass is one of the most beautiful substances that we see around us. Just take a look around yourself and see how many things you can find that are made of glass. Light bulbs, bottles, jars, glasses, reading glasses, marbles, window panes, to name just a few. So children, here we come to know that glass is one of the most beautiful substances that we see around us. There are different things that we use for our daily purposes that is made from glass, like the light bulbs, bottles, jars to store things, glasses to drink milk, juices, etc. For reading, spectacles made from glass is used, marbles to play, window panes, etc. These are few examples, but there are many more things made of glass. From where does this glass come? And how is it made? We shall see that. How glass is made. The glass that is used to make so many everyday things is a man-made material. Can you guess what it is made from? It may seem unbelievable, but this clear, transparent and smooth-looking material is actually made from sand. Transparent means able to be seen through. Glass is made by heating a mixture of clean white sand and chemicals like soda and lime. The mixture is heated in a furnace till it turns into hot liquid glass. When it cools down, it becomes stiff and hard. Furnace means an enclosed chamber in which material can be heated to very high temperatures. And stiff means not easily bent or changed in shape. So here the procedure is explained as to how glass is made. It's also mentioned that glass is a man-made material, means it is made by man using natural materials like sand, etc. And it is mixed along with other chemicals, heated in a furnace till it's hot and forms liquid glass. After it cools down, it becomes stiff and hard. So as we saw, the meaning of stiff, not easily bent or changed in shape. So when it's hot, that time only the proper shape has to be given to that particular thing made of glass. How glass is shaped. Once glass has become cold, stiff and hard, it is not possible to shape it. Glass is brittle. Brittle means hard but easily broken. That means it breaks easily. It has to be shaped into different articles when it is still hot and soft. Very hot glass is more like a liquid. You can pour it, mold it, roll it, press it, or even you can blow it to make a variety of shapes. Here the method of how glass is shaped is told to us, because as glass is brittle, means it breaks easily. Once it becomes cold, stiff and hard, it's not possible to shape it. So different articles have to be shaped when it is still hot and soft. This can be done by pouring the liquid into molds, rolling it, pressing it, or even blowing it to make variety of shapes and sizes. Hot liquid glass is poured into molds and hardened to make articles of various shapes and sizes. It can also be rolled out to make flat sheets of glass. In another process, molten glass is floated on a bed of molten metal to make very flat sheets of even thickness. Globes of hot liquid glass can be blown into bottles, bulbs, glasses, and other objects. Liquid glass can be drawn out into very thin fibers or glass wool. Molten means made liquid by heat. Gobs means a lump of a slimy substance. So here we understand as to how the glass is being shaped into different articles when it is hot and soft, and then it's rolled and pressed into flat sheets to make glass. By heating it. And also variety of other objects can be made with this liquid glass, like the bulbs, the bottles, the glasses, etc. And even this liquid glass can be drawn into thin fibers or glass wool, as you can see in the picture. Some properties of glass. Glass has many useful properties. It is transparent. You can see through it. It is strong and hard. You can put a lot of load on it. It is impermeable. It does not allow water or other liquids to pass through, and it doesn't get soggy or stained itself. Glass has no effect on the food, water, or other substances stored in glass containers. In other words, it doesn't impart a smell or taste to them. Ordinary glass has a smooth surface and it can be washed easily. And last but not the least important is the fact that it looks beautiful. No wonder then that it is used to make so many things. So children, here we understand the different properties of glass, as it is very useful to us. We saw that it is transparent, means you can see through it. It is strong and hard, and you can put a lot of load on it. It is impermeable, means not allowing fluid or liquid to pass through it. it doesn't get soggy or stained itself. Soggy means it doesn't absorb or become wet and soft, and it doesn't stain itself, and it doesn't affect even the food or water or any other substance which is stored in glass containers or glass bowls. It doesn't leave any smell or taste or change the taste of the things which are stored in it. And the ordinary glass is very easy to clean. That is, it can be easily washed. Because of this, it looks very beautiful and it's very handy to use these glass. And no doubt there are many things which are made from glass. Now we shall learn about colored glass. Ordinary glass is colorless, but it is possible to produce colored and transparent glass by using different combinations of chemicals in the glass making process. Glass can be given many beautiful colors: blue, violet, turquoise, ruby red, pink, amber, orange, deep yellow, purple, amethyst, dark green, even black and white. So children, here we come to know that ordinary glass is colorless, but it's possible to make this glass colored. How? By using different combinations of chemicals. So different beautiful colors like we saw over here: blue, violet, turquoise. Turquoise is nothing but greenish blue color. Ruby red color, pink, amber, orange, deep yellow, purple. Amethyst. Amethyst is nothing but violet or purple color. It looks that way itself, like dark green, and even black and white. These beautiful colors can be used to make colored glass. As you can see in the pictures, the different bottles, vase, jars are made so colorful. Stained glass. Colored glass is used to make beautiful pictures, especially in window panes. Such windows are known as stained glass windows. They are seen mostly in churches. Colored glass can also be used to make beautiful sculptures or decorative articles. It is also possible to paint on glass using special chemicals and processes. So children, here we come to know that there is a glass which is known as a stained glass. This is a colorful glass with beautiful sculptures. Sculptures means the art of making statues. The person who has the art of making statues by carving stone, wood or metal. Or decorative articles are made using this. And it is also possible to paint glass using chemicals and process. Glass can be recycled. Another unique feature of glass is that it is 100% recyclable. Old glass can be used to make new glass any number of times. Recycling glass in this manner is much cheaper than making new glass from raw materials. It requires much less heat and a lot of energy is saved. Here we understand that glass can be recycled, means it can be reused. 100% it can be reused. That is, from an old glass we can make a new glass after it has been recycled. And this process is much cheaper as it doesn't require any new raw materials, and it requires less heat and lot of energy is also saved. If you recycle even a single glass bottle, you save enough energy to power a color TV for about 20 minutes. So the next time you throw away a glass bottle, think glass is valuable. So children, you must remember this, that even a single glass bottle, when it is recycled, you save a lot of energy. So much energy you save that you can give 20 minutes power to your color TV. And you can use that over there. So next time when you throw any glass things, kindly keep that in mind, that glass is valuable and it is also useful and it can be reused. I hope so you've understood the lesson and enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and stay tuned for the next video. Bye bye.